I've never even really thought about that. Ground venison, sow. Isn't venison deer? Come on now. So if you can't tell by my ridiculous face and this cutie little patootie, Leela, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. Oh my gosh, she's stretching. I'm sharing my own opinions, not facts. Right, Leela? Of publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Karina Kaboom. What's up, y'all? This is not your average reaction. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually girl world. I do have a bachelor's degree in physical education, so I'm trained to be a PE teacher, and I was an ACE certified personal trainer for about 4 years. Today, I want to check out my bestie Sal. He is in Meijer's. I've never heard of this grocery store, doing his grocery haul, so let's check him out.
So, off to Meijer this week.
Meijer.
Meijer's kind of like a Midwestern Walmart, if you will. Same budget, $120. I did some planning beforehand, just to make sure that I think I can be close to it this week. So, I did probably more planning than ever before. So some clementines, pink lady ones. So a bag of apples. And so this past week, obviously the scale was not kind. 5-pound increase, but it was my fault. Right, I did the shopping, which was great, but then I let external factors. Like we had a cookout, I had a graduation party. Those were the planned events, but then I stopped by a fast food restaurant on Monday, got fast food on Tuesday, and it just wasn't it was habitual, it was lacking in discipline, and it wasn't good.
That's super fair. I love that he's self-aware and he's reflecting on, his past week. I don't think, I don't think that eating fast food is the worst thing. It probably did lead to overeating. I don't know his triggers or anything like that, but maybe it would be helpful for you to plan what do you do on a day that you're feeling weak, right? You can't not have the McDonald's. Is it realistic for you to figure out a McDonald's meal that can fit into your calories? Again, I'm not a food therapist. I'm just a guy on the internet giving you suggestions. But it is unfortunate that when you want to gain or lose weight, you have to be pretty calculated with how you eat. And so that does include if you're going to a party or you're going to a cookout, sometimes you got to be that guy who brings their own food.
So that was that. And I had to face that reality on Sunday. Harsh reality, but honest and true. Right, I deserved every bit of that weigh-in. I have a couple of these from last week, so I'm gonna only get 3 this week. So 3 of these, and then bag of avocado as well. So this week I'm gonna make. Well, you'll see. I have some ideas. I think I'm gonna cook this week as well.
I did see he had a meal prep video. I might check that out.
The idea is to cook meal prep tropical fruits. Really need any of that stuff. So mine are huge, first of all. So I have no idea where anything is. So kind of just strolling along the store. Strolling along the store. But
Sometimes I'll say that, like, oh, I'm just trolling around the park, like, and yeah, I just mean strolling, but
the idea is to cook this week, like film some cooking. So I'll probably do some interesting vegetables. All right, so I always see rhubarb, and like there's like strawberry rhubarb pie, but like what else do people use rhubarb for? I need
I don't think I've ever used rhubarb for anything.
some dishes. Kind of want to do a daikon squash. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked Meyer's produce section. I didn't expect it to be this um, robust. Not everything, not like TJ's, but still a fairly strong showing, if I must say so myself. Quite impressive. Let's grab. This might be my favorite. This might.
You need to look into like some super duper easy meals like quiches, stuff that you can just like mix up and then throw in the oven, save you a lot of time. Unless that's the issue, unless you need to spend more time doing things and you don't want to have that free time to think about food or like make bad choices.
Be my absolute favorite hidden snack. So it's watermelon squash. It's peppery. It has like a bite to it, but it goes really well. I think with like any kind of lunch, it's just a great little freshness. And so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Okay, I need to grab some herbs. That's what I was looking for. In particular, some mints. Kind of want to do. Thinking about doing bok choy instead of spinach. Uh, we'll stick to what
I love some baby bok choy.
I know. 2 bags of spinach. I need to grab a lemon. Lemon. It's so funny. So like Meijer is probably equally as big as Target, and I was always afraid. Not Target, but Walmart and Target probably too. Like I had been afraid to walk around those kind of stores because I didn't think I was capable of making it around. And here we are, no qualms. It wasn't even thought didn't even cross my mind until I just started talking about it right now. That's progress. That's some
Nice.
growth. Wow,
Love to hear it. That's awesome.
some more mushrooms. What a strong selection. Shiitake, porcini, not as fresh as TJ's, but strong selection.
This is going to be a really weird suggestion. I used to take shots of apple cider vinegar in the morning just for health. Uh, Mostly like anecdotal type evidence, but one thing that's pretty common is it makes people kind of nauseous. So maybe if you're, I don't know, man, if you're feeling like you're about to make a bad choice, take a shot of apple cider vinegar and see if you still want to eat after that. I don't, it's just a suggestion.
Nonetheless, if you're using them right away,
Don't do the gummies though. I don't think the gummies have nearly the same effect, and I do prefer like the like name brand apple cider vinegar, like Bragg's. Like I think they're pretty solid.
very solid contender. Man, good selection of Olipop as well too. But I don't see my friend crisp apple.
It's like my favorite part of the store is the kombucha and Olipop section. Drinking an Olipop right now. I usually don't do more than one cup of coffee or whatever, but I'm gonna react to a lot of videos today, so I decided to treat myself a little bit. Ooh. I think it only has like 25 milligrams, hopefully. Green tea.
That is the best lollipop on the
Wait,
market.
I missed it. What did he say?
Lollipop on the market.
Girl.
That is the best lollipop.
Girl.
Good selection of lollipop as well too. But I don't see my friend Crisp Apple.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
the
Crisp apple is pretty solid. It's like the best, most adult apple juice that you can buy. It's kind of a new flavor, but yeah, it's super solid. I don't see it a lot at the stores.
best lollipop on the market.
They also have this like banana cream, which is kind of like it's like one of those flavors where you're like yum or like I think it's kind of good for the first two sips, and then after that you're like I don't know about this anymore.
I'm gonna grab the watermelon lime.
Oh, that's such a good flavor,
A thing of
especially for summer. So good.
kombucha. But it's tough. No lollipop. Crisp apple. Wow. I don't need any peppers this week. Cool.
You can order Olipop online. It actually does not perish if it's not refrigerated. So you can totally order it off Amazon.
Oh, some potatoes. Yes. Very much.
But I will say the best deal I've ever seen on like kombucha and Olipop is usually from Kroger.
So, a small bag of nice potatoes, nice spuds, if you will. Let's do these red ones. Man, one day I'll do like an acorn squash, an eggplant recipe. It's just kind of more of a fall dish. But like I love acorn squash and eggplants. I'm looking at them right now in butternut squash. But like this fall, we'll have some fun with those roots.
I haven't had anything eggplant, I feel like, in years, but I did have an eggplant pizza when I was in like middle school or elementary school, and I remember that being super, super good. I wanna try another eggplant dish soon.
Vegetables. Okay, you need to grab keto buns. I'm gonna try to do burgers this week. You'll see how that comes out. I have an idea. Nature's own. Failing us right now. Now this is quite a sad state of affairs.
Bro, you on Facebook, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, good job, bro.
Than're you.
Hey, man, you inspiration to the big
Appreciate
guys, bro.
Appreciate it. Man,
Oh
that
my
that
God.
was super cool. Super cool.
That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Sal, see? You inspiring people. I love that.
Always special. And humbly. Really, I don't.
You got a whole community behind you. We all putting energy into you. We're all rooting for you. You got this.
Deserve
Remember,
any of that.
even though you had your negative scale day, it's never going to be like this. You are going to have some downfalls, but that doesn't mean that you can't improve in other areas.
Okay, so no buns, no keto buns. We're gonna grab the Carb Smart bread. 30 calories per slice, 60 calories for two of them.
Nice. That's super
One
good.
sandwich, two sandwiches, three sandwiches, four sandwiches, five sandwiches, six sandwiches. So we can get 6 burgers out of that. Not ideal, but we make do. And I could buy the full whatever carb bread, but I just honestly prefer a lower calorie on the bread. And yeah, it's my preference. So I have onions at home. I would
You know, it is kind of hard to find a low calorie bun. I was thinking about that as he was like looking, and I'm glad that he chose just like regular bread because sometimes the buns are like upwards of like 100 calories per slice, and it's because they add sugar because they want it to taste better or something. I just
buy some onions, but I have them at home. Oh, what is this? No good. Just took a quick peek of those sandwich thins. 100 calories per for the slice, and then 150 for the other ones. Not what I'm looking for, although they kind of look smaller. They look deceiving. Not for me. Let's push forward. I don't know what time it is. Time to grab some meat. But chicken breast this week. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I'll explain that to you all why. So I'm traveling some of this week. And just going to be better for like slicing myself. I'm going to do some meal prep with it. Chicken tenders are great. But it's probably a little bit less to cut up as far as room in my bag and plates if I do chicken breast this week. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been to a couple stores now. Nothing beats the way that TJ is set up. Any ground venison in the back? I would say probably
ground venison, Sal. Isn't venison deer? Come on now.
30% chance.
Well, maybe there's a reasoning. Usually it's super like the word to describe it is gamey, grainy, gamey. I don't know. I have had it a couple times, but it was actually pretty tasty because the deer were like fed exclusively like corn and soy or something like that, and it's on a reservation or something. I don't know. It tasted fine.
They have the ground venison. So we're gonna go with there's a ground bison, so ground bison, and then also 96.4 ground beef. So I'm gonna grab 3 of these. 96.4 ground beef and 2 packs of ground bison. And so that will be the mixture for the burgers. Okay.
Oh.
So why center cut bacon?
That's I've never even really thought about that. Just mixing meats for the burger. That's super interesting.
It's quite simple. For 2 pieces,
is it like calories. Is it more economical to use the venison? Is that why to like make the? I know bison's usually a little bit more expensive.
4 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein. So I can get 2 pieces.
God, I just have such like a back and forth with bacon. Obviously, it tastes like amazing, but I'm pretty sure it's listed like genuinely as a carcinogen, like on like CDC or FDA or something like that. Like we know that it's like really, really, really not good for us, but we're gonna continue to eat it.
And I can make, you'll see, bacon cheeseburgers, whatever. That's pretty nice. So center cut.
Turkey bacon's gonna have less calories, but it tastes foul to me, to be honest with you.
I think I'm good on the frozen stuff. If not, we'll catch it on the way back. Again, I made a list. It's on my phone. I'm filming with my phone. Should have thought that one through.
Okay, we living and we learning. Living and we learning. There we go. Yeah, that can be irritating because you forget what you got and you got to stop filming and look and then start filming again. I get it. It's super annoying.
Some fat-free cheese. I've heard good things. Let's try it. So, some Greek yogurt. 3 of those. So, some Melinda's as well. Much needed. Okay, so quick check. I got most of the stuff I needed to get. I'm going to go back and grab is...
We don't have to be satisfied every time we eat, you guys. Sometimes we just eat because we need to hit our calories, get our vitamins and minerals. You know, it doesn't have to taste amazing every time.
Some more meal prep containers.
Sometimes eating can be work. Shit, I had a salad the other day, and if y'all remember me saying, I don't eat a lot of salads or fiber, and I'm typically a pretty fast eater too, and I mean, it forced me to slow way down, and Instead of it being like a 5-minute meal, it's actually like a 15.
I don't know about y'all, but I go through them like nobody's business. And some
I love these types of headphones, but these in particular make this part of my ear like itch super duper bad. I'm like fighting for my life not to touch my ear.
frozen fruit. So what I've been doing is I've been taking that frozen fruit, right, and putting it in the Ninja Creamy
Yeah.
just to make these really nice sorbets.
Super yum. You just gotta be careful about that sugar sneaking up on you. Like everybody loves a smoothie, but when you blend up fruit like that, you lose the best part of it, which is like the fiber, which helps exercise your gut to push out stool. So just keep that in mind. Add like a scoop or two of vanilla protein powder to the mixture just to make yourself feel like you're at least getting a little protein in. That's just what I would think.
Been absolutely phenomenal.
Seriously, the watermelon sorbets, so good, man. Just straight watermelon in the blender and then pour the mixture into the creamy cup to freeze. It is so freaking good.
2 of those. I had better keep those like tidy, not breaking them. But cool. Let's go grab frozen berries. Yes, it wasn't part of the plan this week. Mainly because
Yeah, so super good. I would say try to stick with like the 90-calorie chocolate fudge. The other ones aren't like terrible, but I think they go upwards of like 110 calories, and I would just try to stick with the fudge and try to like create your own with the creamy machine.
I was gonna do some sorbet, but I'm looking right at it. All right, they don't have what I like most, so it must be a sign to get out of here. Let's be real here.
Okay.
Most of this was on plan. Things that were
So he's reviewing the basket.
off schedule. Center cut bacon, the cheese, the Melindas, and the avocado. I think were all off schedule purchases. So let's go see what the damage is.
Just got to be really careful with the avocados just because they're so high in fat. The calories can sneak up on you.
All right, so maybe you're right about the list thing. Made a list. I spent a total of 137.
Nice.
Right, if you don't include the
And his goal is usually like 120. That's awesome.
meal prep stuff. With the meal prep, it was 150, but that was not part of the budget. That was just something I actually needed for the house.
Yeah.
So 137 on food for the week is the best we've done so far, right? I've been up to 190, and the lowest I was at was I think 142. So 137 is a solid, solid. If I wasn't off schedule with the watermelon radish, the 2 kombuchas, or the kombucha and the olipop, the center cut bacon, and there was one more thing. If I wasn't off plan with those 5 things, I would have been well under the 120 mark. So again, the plan, the idea of writing down a plan helped a ton, kept me on schedule.
I thought he was going to grab one of those like tomato plants. I was getting really excited.
For the most part, obviously. yeah, but this week, make it home from the store without going to fast food, number one. But then number two, have a solid week of discipline. Just do what I need to do to be successful in this process.
That's right.
It's not easy, but I believe myself. I think I can do it. And so.
And you got a whole community of people that also believe in you. So in those, times you're like, I don't know if I can, I really hope that, you look at your social pages and you're like, I have all these people looking up to me, I can't let them down. Cause sometimes it's hard to find motivation within. And it's nice to, have some other outside sources to help motivate you.
Groceries are setting myself up for success and go from here. I appreciate being here. We'll talk soon. Cheers.
Yeah. Nice, Sal. Killing it. I'm excited to see. I think I'll watch the cooking, the meal prep video next and see if that kind of like lines up.
Go crazy, Leela. Go crazy. What do you guys think about Amber not uploading for 5 days? Yeah, me too.